This time we're back at Sydney Motorsport Park for something a little different. Driving Solutions offer advanced driver training. Then after the driver briefing, we went across to the skid pan. It's basically a big piece of concrete that's been saturated in water. Then one of the trainers took us through what we will be doing. Our first activity is to lock the brakes up and then regain control. The first go can be a bit challenging, but after a while you get the hang of it and learn how to stop properly. The idea is to lock the brakes and release and then steer to avoid the cones. So this is what happens if you lock your brakes and then don't release. Looking at this a bit closer, you can see all the wheels are locked up and there's no control given until you release the brake. The idea of the course is to train yourself into releasing the brake and then reapplying it when necessary. The next activity is to go around and around in a circle, increasing speed and not losing control of the vehicle. But what's the fun in that? This X19 has a turbo, and as soon as the boost comes on, you can see you're losing control. The idea of the course is not to get into that situation in the first place and know where your limits are. We now come to the end of the day and we're putting everything we've learned into practice in one big course. Coming down the straight at speed and then turning into a very sharp left-hand corner. The idea is obviously to keep traction and not lose control. Coming out of the corner and then going into a figure 8 configuration. So back out of the figure 8 and then back into it once again. And now towards the finish line where you're meant to stop between the cones and not pass it like I did. And then it was just time for some certificates and we've completed the day's course. It was a great educational day and there'll be other courses we'll come back for in the future. If you're interested in participating in these kind of activities, please go to club.x19.com.au.